Hi, my name is Jeevan Kumar Vishwakaman and you're watching Alien Brain English. Recently, I posted a video on both of my Tamil and English channel about who killed Aditya Karikala Chola, whether it's Brahmins or not. Under the Tamil video, I received a comment from one person. It was interesting, so I replied him and I wanted to know that how much these people know and informed about their own history. So I replied him, he replied me back on that. This give and take reply started to be a chat. With all his replies, I came to know that how much misinformed these people are, how pathetic these people are, how illiterate these people are, how much these people are clueless and ignorant of their own history. Because the information or the idea this person have or the things he say completely portrays how much these people are ignorant about their own history. Just with one person you can't blame everyone, I know that, but this person's ideology or this person's information, this person's knowledge comes from a growing attitude of the Tamil people of current generation. So with this person we can understand that how much the current generation know their own history, how much they are interested in their own history, or how much they are informed on their own history. There is an attitude of a Tamil nationalism growing on current generation of Tamil's people. But the problem is that they don't know what is their own history is. That's the problem. They don't know their history, but they want to portray themselves as the true civilization on the earth. When you want to claim that much of superiority on other civilizations over other civilizations, you have to prove that your generation has that information about your history and all those things. But these people do not have any kind of that information. All the information they have is misinformed, and still they proclaim themselves as a civilized culture. I posted the video on Brahmins, in support of Brahmins. I stated that it wasn't Brahmins who killed the king. Under that video, he commented these two comments. So the first comment was that we the Tamil people, we eat the meat, so we are called Ashaivas. The Brahmins don't eat the meat, so that's why they are called Shaivas. That's his first comment. With this comment itself, you can understand that how much ignorant these people are, how much illiterate these people are. Because a Saiva or a Shaiva is a person who worships Lord Shiva. Not eating meat is a common culture in India. Even the Marco Polo stated in his writings about India, he stated that most of the Indians are vegetarians. They don't eat meat. Even for for sacrifices, they call for Muslims or the locals people to chop the head of the animals. So most of the Indians were vegetarians, not just Shaivas, not just Brahmins, most of them. So this person says that the people who eat called the Ashaivas, the one who don't eat called Shaiva. Look at the ignorance of these people. Then I asked him, if you have your own culture and identity, what is your culture? What is your identity? State me. Then he said, Tamil people are not like other persons. We look humans as humans themselves. We don't say like, he's a Hindu, he's a Muslim. We don't have that kind of separation in Tamil Nadu. We were all common. That's why we don't have any caste or we don't have a religion in Tamil Nadu. And Tamil Nadu only had this caste system before 500 years. Before that, there was no caste system in Tamil Nadu. This caste system was introduced by the Telugu people. He says the Telugu people introduced the caste systems. So in this, you can understand another ignorance of these people. He says that Tamil people or the Tamil Nadu never had the caste system. When I say Tamil Nadu, you must understand the three main kingdoms were there. In all these three dynasties, there were inscriptions, copper plates and other archaeological evidence to state that these kings had caste systems in their administration. So the caste system already existed in Tamil Nadu. Inscriptions of the Chola Empire had these names. There are a few names which says like Parayacheri, Kammacheri and Teendacheri. Cheri means settlement. Parayacheri means the settlement where the Parayas live, and the Kammacheri means the settlement where the Kammas or the Kammalas or the Vishwakarmas were staying. I personally believe that the Kammalas are not Vishwakarmas. That must be something else. And there is other terminology called Teendacheri. Teendacheri definitely means that the settlement of the untouchables. That means the person who should not be touched. The untouchables are described by the Manusmriti. Manusmriti was practiced in Chola dynasty, and the caste system existed in Chola dynasty 1000 years before. And his second most comment was the Udayarkudi Kalvattu was not made by Cholas, because he says that Udayars are not Cholas. The information that the inscription gives is the most important thing rather than who inscribed that thing. To add up this information, he says that the Cholas never was in a need to inscribe things on the stones, because he states two things. One is paper existed 1000 years before, and the second thing is the Tanjavur temple, the Brihadishwara temple, is not a temple but a fort. It is a fort that was built for the king, and later the Brahmins came into the fort and they entered into the temple, and they just deleted every informations out there and they converted into a temple. This is the claim of this person. Look how much pathetic, pointless, clueless, dumb and illiterate idiots these Tamil people are. They have no clue about their history. In the history, in the stone inscription, live and well and brightly inscribed in the temple that it was built by the Rajaraja Chola. And this person says it's not a temple but it's a fort. Then later the Telugu people came and they converted it into a temple, deleted all the original drawings by the Cholas, and they overdrew every paintings. And later the Telugu people inscribed all these informations in Tamil. The first thing, the Rajaraja Chola called or had a title Andhra Kulanasini, which means he is the destroyer of the Andhra community. If that was true, then why the Andhra people, the Telugu people, come into Chola country and take his temple and write stone inscriptions that praises the Rajaraja Chola? Why would they do that? And he says 1000 years before existed paper. If paper existed 1000 years before in Chola in dynasty, then why does every Tamil literature was wrote on palm leaves? Why didn't they wrote it in books and print them out? Why didn't they widely publicize these books? Obviously paper existed 1000 years before, but that was in North India and China and Arabia. All these places had papers 1000 years before, but in India mostly palm leaves were used. That's because India knew that paper will not hold more than a century. And I asked seriously, this is a fort, how do you know that? Do you have any evidence? What kind of evidence do you have to prove that this is a fort? And this person says that I have an evidence, but I will not tell you because you are a Sanghi. If I tell you, then you will try to destroy all these evidences using other Brahmins. See, these people are they just want to create an identity. Nobody respects these people because these people are unrespectable, because these people are uneducated, illiterate idiots. These people don't even know their own history, and if they know their own history, then they have to accept that it is in their own civilization, but the civilization was brought into them by the North Indians or others. They have to accept it. For that, they blame everyone that no, we had our own civilization, the foreign civilization came into us and they started to destroy our civilization. If their civilization was destroyed by the others, what kind of a filthy civilization they had? If someone can come and destroy your civilization just in 100 years or 50 years, what kind of a freaking civilizations you had? That's not even a civilization. It was just local practices. So these people, just to imply that these people had a higher civilization or these people were the first civilized people, these people are ready to say any kind of fake news or a false news. They even trying to rewrite the history with their own pen and a black ink. If it is not a temple, then why there is a Shivalinga installed on that, and why people are doing the pujas and all those things? What is these people are? These people are completely ignorant and illiterate people. And until then the Vijayanagara people came or the Telugu people came, this was just a fort and there were no inscription, and the Telugu people came here and to support the Brahmins they built it as a temple and they inscribed all the things that praises the Rajaraja Chola in Tamil. What is on the earth that benefits the Telugu people to write all the good things about the Rajaraja Chola, who called as an enemy of a Telugu people? What isn't for them? If they wanted to convert into a temple and they want to write it something about, they would have wrote about their own kingdom, their own kings, how much their own kingdom was gorgeous and glorious. They could have wrote them in Telugu itself. people after 1,000 years would never know that. Why didn't they do that? Why did they wrote the things in Tamil and praise the King Rajaraja Chola, who was their own enemy? These people are completely idiots, and I would say these people are from the these people must be from the VC, the minority community political party. There is a minority community political party which completely ignorant idiots who does not know anything about anything. They are just completely ignorant. I must say this person must be from their group. So this is not just about this person. Why do I make this video? Because I want to tell that how much ignorant idiots, illiterate idiots, clueless and pathetic people are the current Tamil generation, who does not know anything about their history, who does not know even to read or write about their own history. That much of pathetic people these people are, and these people are shameless to turn the plate upside down just to create an identity. Why do they do all these things? Because these people have an identity crisis. These people does not have an identity. Past 70 years, these people were following a lot of different ideologies. First they said themselves as a Dravidians, then they say themselves as a Tamilians, then they say themselves we are not Tamilians, we are Shaivites, then they say we are not even Shaivites, we are different kind of a culture we having. See, every time a new ideology comes, these people change their own identity. The more they alienate themselves from the Indian subcontinental culture, they thought they are creating a new identity, but the actual thing is that the more they alienate themselves from the Indian subcontinental culture, they were losing their own identity, because the Indian subcontinental culture was their culture. When they say it is not us, they have nothing. That become the problem for them right now. Now they have no identity. They can't say themselves as Hindus, they can't say themselves as Dravidias, they can't say themselves as Shaivites or Vaishnavites. Then what they are? Right now they can only call themselves as a Tamilian because they speak Tamil. But the actual thing is that the new generation of Tamil people don't even know how to speak properly in Tamil. Gradually this will change and their language will degrade. And after a few decades, I would say just in 2 decades or something, the language itself will start to deteriorate completely. So what will happen? These people will lose the identity of Tamil itself. So the problem of these people is that right now they don't have any identity, and they are desperately mongering to create some kind of an identity to prove that they are something, or they are this thing. But the actual thing is they can't take on or cling on anything they can grab on, and they can't use anything as their identity. That's the problem with them. That's why they are using anything possible to prove them or give them an identity. So this is a completely identity crisis mongering of Tamil people. These people are completely ignorant, illiterate idiots. These people will lose their identities sooner or later, just in 2 decades. Thank you. This is Jeevan Kumar Vishwakaman and you were watching Alien Brain English. If you like this video and this video entertained you or gave you some kind of an information, please like it, share it, and definitely subscribe me. Thank you.